So an provision was in, and all that was in Order 20A that defines parliament as a minimum of 5 members. Yeah, 5%, yes, not 5 members, 5%. And that's what was lifted. Now, in the Senate, it is different. That was lifted was limited to the National Assembly. It does not say Parliament. It says the National Assembly. So I think this is one area where the Senate might be well guided to make sure there is no amendment to say Parliament. Let our problems in the National Assembly stay with us in the National Assembly. And then we sense of the amendment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Tiende Amolo. In fact, one of the issues that he talked about that was initially discussed stages of NADCO was NADCO supposed to have. Azimio was of the view that it should be extra parliamentary, and at what of extra parliamentary and parliamentary. Kenya Kwanza insisted that should be used, and they knew why they were insisting on that. I will tell you that it forced us, because we were now, Honorable Kioni had arrived. I don't know why Fred Okango did not introduce him that he had arrived. He's a principal and he's the man on Friday, it's his day. He kept on telling us that I've worked with them, they'll keep on changing things. And that's what finally happened. In fact, they did it in spite of the fact that I and Dr. Mthomi Thiankolu did countersign the bills to ensure that that's what is finally published. But they didn't care. They still went and changed. Dr. Tiende Amolo, that going forward, and especially on bills that there is no unanimity. All along they wanted the reconstitution of the panel because IEBC can't wait. But after that, there'll be a lot of clawing back, and members of parliament must be on the lookout. Let me now call Honorable Abubakar Zain, who was also part of the technical team, to take you through the other bills. I've been guided that
Respected leaders of Azimio party and affiliate parties, honorable members, and our colleagues from Conrad Adenu, my task has been made a bit easy, and I will take the cue of those who spoke before me. So I will first talk about a little bit about context, and then go to give highlights on the election. My brother, Professor Adam Zolo, to speak to the other bills, and be our leader, Honorable Kioni, to give the final word. Honorable Tiende Amolo, I also, like Professor Adam Zolo, agree with his presentation, but you signed the report, and the time it is tabled, you have to something else in relation to the term of the secretary. The copy has a variation. So let me start with context. I think a Luya saying, I can't say it in Luya, but I can say it in of the saying. The saying goes something like this: the pot broke at the doorstep. To get water, to fetch water, traveled a great distance to and from the river, and by the time they fell down and broke. So we keep that. It is possible, as we have been warned, that the pot can break at the door. Secondly, is to say that we must always see this process as a continuum. The negotiations in the streets led for a path to negotiations in the boardrooms. And then we go to Parliament now. Our history shows from pre-independence time, every time you make one step forward, they take you one step back. But also, when you see people want to claw back, things that you should bear in mind. The first one is that they already lost the plot at the point of negotiation. So when they lost the plot and realized that people have made gains, now they want to claw back. The attempts to claw back will not end, as Dr. Otiende Amolo said, by these matters being taken to you on a
And we're back. The team is looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
They're gassed, Jill. Can they turn it around and make this meeting an email?
It's going to be a tough shot. But whoa there, they're getting an assist from Grammarly. Jones is taking the ball and running with it. She's asking Grammarly to write the first draft of an email.
What a play. Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps you make your point. And it's super private, Jill. They've got a strong defense.
And watch her finesse this bill. She's adjusting the tone beautifully.
Take a look at that, Jill. It really sounds like her. No substitutions.
She's got a clear shot and